habits, I push the idea of called Keystone habits. If you have one habit, it can affect it. If you build an arch, this is where it comes from, right? I'm not an architect, I'm not a bricklayer, but when you see them make a brick arch, there's always one stone. If you take it out, the whole thing falls. Or a building that it's like one of the cornerstones, if it goes, the whole building falls over, right? And so I think what the problem is at least I believe, people have a bad habit, and it may be they make a change. This sounds weird. It may work fine, right? And everything else remains in place. But sometimes you have to define the habit that if you change this, everything else changes. Especially in something like health. People go, some people argue it's just diet. They'll work on their diet, but they still won't get off their butt and go exercise, right? And so nothing changes. Or the opposite. I can eat anything. And this usually people, when they're young, they can get away if they're exercising. They can live on junk food and still lose weight, right? But it's like, what's a keystone habit? And if you change this, suddenly this will change. This may not be you, but it could be like someone starts working out. Well, because they're working out, it changes their brain a little bit. So they start eating more healthy because they know they're working out. And then they start drinking more water because they're eating more healthy and working out. And then they start hanging around with different people because now that they're eating healthy and working out, some of their old friends don't want anything to do with them anymore. So I would say, look at your keystone habits. And I know they've heard me say a lot in the trainer's training and everything. You may not rise to the level of your dreams. You will always fall to the level of your peers. Pick who you hang around with. Healthy, they always say that about rich people, hang out with rich people, right? It's true, right? And go listen to Jim Rohn talk, right? But also, healthy people hang out with healthy people. Happily married people hang out with happily married people. In shape people hang out with in shape people. So pick a group that you're going to be part of your group that has what you want.